Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to Senran Kagura Shinovi Versus as we continue Chapter 1 of the new Hebijo storyline. Assemble a team. Why do we need 5 people? Miyabi and I are more than enough.
行ってくる。行ってこい。ダメだよ、ミヤビ。今のヘビジョにはいないみたいだね。僕たちの仲間になれそうな新人は。
私と共に戦える忍びが育つまでにはまだ少し時間がかかりそうだな。
ミヤビ、新人なんて邪魔なだけだよ。僕一人いれば十分だと思うけど。
そういうわけにはいかない。鈴音先生は5人集めろと言っていたからな。あと3人必要だ。
ミヤビは僕だけじゃ不満なのか？僕はミヤビと2人だけの方がいい。
イム、ちゃんと探してないな。
え？
お前、ちゃんと仲間を探してないだろう。
そんなことないよ。
嘘をつくな。
だって僕とミヤビの間に知らないやつなんか入れたくないよ。もしそいつがミヤビを裏切ったらどうするのさ。それに
なんだ。
そいつがミヤビのことを好きになったりしたら僕は
何の話だ。
ごめん。
不満があるのならばヘビジョらしく戦って決めよう。イムが勝てば新人を入れる件はなしにしてやる。
分かった。
望みを叶えるのなら力ずくで。さあ来い、イム。
行くよ、ミヤビ。イム、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。任務開始。100連戦突破。
I would have to say that Emu is probably my least favorite of the Hebijo. Mostly because of her over-possessiveness of Miyabi.
弱すぎる。進め。
Oh, I was expecting a battle against minions.
Miyabi, 悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。
But I mean, I guess, you know, the whole over-possessiveness is kind of a show of her loyalty.
邪魔をするならやけどじゃ済まないぞ。 なんの忍び転身
Which I can appreciate that kind of level of loyalty.
忍び転身 やるな
秘伝忍法喜ばしきインフェルノ
こっちだ
There we go. I was waiting to get that in there.
ここまでのようだなデッドフォックス 秘伝忍法行くぞはあローリング秘伝忍法
Oh, this is bad.
喜ばしきインフェルノ
Oh, I could cancel it.
僕のすべては雅のために 勝った
やるなイム
雅僕にわざと勝たせてくれたんだろ
まあな手加減というやつだ
どうして
お前は私の側近だあまり不満を抱えさせるのは良くないと判断した
雅ごめん僕が悪かったわがままを言い過ぎた一人いるんだ僕たちの仲間になれそうなやつが
私の知っている生徒か
うんただ本当の姿は知らないだろうけど
本当の姿
まあその意味は会えばわかるよいろいろと問題のあるやつだから僕の妹の紫は雅に怒られないかなさらなる高みを目指すんだ
I guess she makes up that HP, those low stats there with her
新しい技をひらめいた
dashes, her infinite dashing technique. Yep, we're gonna roll right into the next mission.
あれベベタベベタはどこ大変
私のベベタンがいなくなっちゃった。
熊のぬいぐるみならここだ。
お姉ちゃん。
紫、久しぶりだな。
うん。私に会いに来てくれたの？
ああ、そうだ。
嬉しい。でもどうして？
すぐにヘビジョに戻ってくれ。お前の力が必要なんだ。
力って？
そうだ、禍根の力だ。
ダメ。私お姉ちゃんを傷つけたくない。
紫、また僕がやられるって言いたいのか？
違うよ。そんなわけじゃ。
僕だって強くなった。もうあの頃とは違う。だからもう引きこもるのはよせ。
でも
The label for people like me these days is shut in. Morning, noon, and at night, I just stay here with Bebe. My attendance record at Hebijo is an absolute 0. I'm their first absentee shinobi student. I have a routine here at home. I wake up around 6 p.m. and give Bebe a good morning kiss. When I open the sliding door to my room, the housekeeper puts down a tray with my breakfast and dinner. After I eat, it's straight to the internet. If I surf around my favorite social network sites, I can easily spend half a day on those alone. Whenever I finish surfing those sites, next up are the online novels. My favorite title is Rapunzel the Shinobi. I read it every day. The main character is a purple-haired girl who's trapped inside an evil shinobi mansion. It's a sparkling love story featuring a buffet of handsome princes. Or rather, that's what it wants you to think. The story begins by coaxing you into having warm, fluffy thoughts and expectations, but its demented twists and turns go from making you white as a sheet 1 minute to abruptly turning on the waterworks the next. The princes keep getting murdered, and the shock sends the lonely Rapunzel into a dark, dark place where her only nightly companions are drugs and alcohol. The stories had everyone talking. With each new update, new revelations are introduced, sometimes so fast that it's hard to keep up with all the questions that have yet to be answered. Who's really killing the princes? What's the secret behind Rapunzel's birth? Who's behind the overarching plan for world domination? These twists happen so quickly that one update a day is never enough. The novel has over 2,000 comments and over 10,000 likes. The fact that it hasn't been made into a movie yet proves there's something very wrong with the world. I typed that out and pressed the like button again. When I get back into bed, I always talk to Bebe.
ベベタン、お姉ちゃんはどうしたら許してくれると思う？
Bebe doesn't say a thing, but when I pet his soft body, I feel at ease and sink gently into sleep. That's my day. Every day. As long as I'm here at home with Bebe, everything's peaceful. I hate fights and conflicts, and I don't want to deal with getting mad and ruining my mood. That's why I keep away from other people. It's safer that way. My family comes from a long, continuous line of evil shinobi. My father especially was one of the most skilled. So naturally, he rigorously trained Sis and me when we were young. But some people are cut out for that, and some aren't. Sis could keep up with the training because she had the right kind of passion for it. But me, I zone out a lot, and in the harsh shinobi world, that's a death sentence. I tried to tell my parents that, but they didn't care enough to listen. They just kept on insisting I had real shinobi potential. Potential. I had a feeling I knew what they were talking about. Deep within my heart, there lived a violent power. A violent power known as the Root of Calamity. I was still in grade school when it happened.
何をしている?
My father yelled in rage as he grabbed my hair.
痛い。話してください。
うるさい。黙らんと髪を全部引っこ抜くぞ。
The more I resisted, the harder he pulled as he hauled me to the training grounds. Sis was waiting for me there, cheeks puffed out in raw irritation.
そんなんで立派な忍びになれるか。
She yanked Bebe away from me.
こんなものがあるからいつまでも甘えが抜けないんだ。
She was so furious, she started trying to rip his head off. That was it. This enormous heat flared up in my head, like there'd been an explosion inside. Then, just as quickly, everything went black. When I came to my senses, my father's eyes were wide open in shock. My sister was on the ground at my feet.
お姉ちゃん、どうして？
I was still dazed when my father came up to me, grinned, and shook my hand.
お前が姉を倒したんだ。それはカコンの力。精神力を爆発させることで肉体の力を何十倍にもする秘伝忍法だ。お前にそんな天賦の才があったとはな。
His happy expression didn't make me any less shocked. I'd hurt Sis. I'd hurt my beloved Sis. The root of calamity, right there in my heart, sleeping and waiting to awaken. I couldn't get away from it. It terrified me. From that day on, I kept as far away from Sis as I could. Besides everything else, being beaten by her useless younger sister was probably a huge blow to her pride. I practiced apologies over and over in my head. But no matter how I thought to say it, I couldn't help but worry it would hurt her feelings more. So the guilt kept me locked up inside. Even after all that, they still tried to get me into Hebijo. Hebijo is considered an elite school for evil shinobi. You can't get in with just your parents' connections. Considering I don't even go to school, and hadn't for years, I should have been out of the question. One day, a man calling himself a Hebijo examiner barged into my room. He immediately reached out and grabbed Bebe off the bed. I can't recall what happened after that. I woke up to the sounds of applause and the smell of the examiner's blood.
入学試験は合格だ。
The applause was coming from my parents and the rest of the Hebijo party. Sis glowered at me with envy. I didn't care which school I'd gotten into. I still refused to leave my room.
無理に行けって言うなら私過根の力を使います。
Once I gave that ultimatum, my parents stopped trying. With the curtains closed, I huddled in the dark. This is fine. This is what I want.
私は部屋から出ない。それがお姉ちゃんへの罪滅ぼしだから。
紫、僕の頼みが聞けないっていうのか？
でもだって私
はなんだ？
なんていうかそのでもお姉ちゃんがどうしてもって言うならそれでお姉ちゃんが私のことを許してくれるなら。
僕のことは関係ない。はっきりと自分の意思を示せ。それができないのならヘビジョに来なくていい。その代わりにベベタンを連れて行く。返して欲しければかかってこい。
返して。
来たか、過根の力。返して
ー。紫、悪の誇りを舞い掲げます。
イム、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。
We couldn't very well fight in Murasaki's
火炎の
room.
魂に舞い
僕に
散れ。
かなうと思うの？僕についてこれるか？
頑張ります。
僕にかなうと思うの？やるな。
頑張ります。
こっちだ。
Just power that thing up.
技あり。
僕についてこれるか？
Just give me a moment.
頑張ります。
I was trying to parry there.
弱すぎる。秘伝忍法。
Oh. Is that all you got?
遊びは終わりだ。ゼットフォックス。弱すぎる。
やった。
弱すぎる。
秘伝忍法。やだ。
技ありこっちだ。
Hey there.
やった。許してください。もう
秘伝忍法。
やだ。
Which one?
お前はもう死んだも同然。秘伝忍法。
Oh, another one? Already?
ここまでのようだな。デッドフォックス。
秘伝忍法。
You gotta mix it up. Like this.
やるな。話にならないな。
Wake up.
話にならないな。
That was a mistake.
こっちだ。やるな。こっちだ。決着。
ベベタン、一緒に帰ろう。
紫、それだ。その禍根の力が僕たちには必要なんだ。
私また
禍根か。なるほど、大した力だ。
僕たちの家系の特殊体質が生み出す秘伝忍法なんだ。僕は使えないけどね。
そこにいるのはみやびさん。
久しぶりだな、紫。
くん
なんだ。
紫、その癖はやめろ。失礼じゃないか。
ごめんなさい。ずっと暗い部屋にいたからつい目よりも鼻を頼っちゃって。それに匂いでだいたい分かっちゃうんです。その人がどんな人か。くんみやびさんはすごく気高い人で、
だからやめろ。失礼だって言っているだろう。
まあ匂いを嗅ぐぐらい構わないさ。紫。
はい。
私はヘビジョの誇りを取り戻すためにこの身を削ってでも戦い抜くつもりだ。そのためにお前の力を貸してくれ。
私のあの力が必要。
紫、いい加減にしろ。雅が頼んでいるんだぞ。
お姉ちゃんも私の力が必要？
当たり前だ。必要だから誘っている。僕にはないその力かな。
お姉ちゃんが私を必要としている。だったらねえ、みやびさん、ベベタンも一緒に行っていい？
ああ、お前の友達も連れて学校に来い。
わかりました。うまく役に立てるかどうかわからないけど、私の力使ってください。
ああ、やれやれ。これで3人集まったね。
そうだ、5人まであと2人。
調子悪いみたい。
I wasn't as good as parrying as I thought I would be. That's all.
この力さえなければ。新しい技覚えました。
Alright, just in case we roll into the next mission instead of going to the ninja room, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So thank you all very much for watching, and ciao for now. Ciao for now.